welcome to your deep dive. Today we're diving into Radr.
Yeah, Radr.
This AI-powered sales tool that has really been generating some buzz.
Definitely.
And, you've sent us a really interesting collection of info on them.
Yeah.
We've got their company website. We've got their investor pitch deck. We even have some early performance metrics.
It's great.
It's really like getting this backstage pass
Yeah.
to a startup that seems to be on the rise.
Yeah, definitely.
Now, the real question is, can they actually pull this off?
Yeah. Can they back it up?
Can Radr actually turn a simple prompt into a sales machine?
Yeah. Or is it just, hype?
Yeah.
The really interesting thing here is we're catching Radr at such an interesting time.
Oh, yeah.
Like, they are pre-seed, they're hungry, they need funding.
Yeah.
But they're already showing they can really move in this market.
Yeah, they have some traction.
I think it's some serious traction, which, investors love to see both, right?
Absolutely.
They love to see that hunger.
Yeah, that fight.
But then they also want to see that you're not just some pie in the sky idea.
Yeah.
You're actually delivering. You're getting results.
That's huge. So let's talk about what Radr actually does.
Yeah.
Like, what do they actually do?
What's the secret sauce?
So imagine this. Okay. You're a founder. You're brilliant. You built this incredible product.
Yeah.
But when you think about sales, you just want to get under your desk and hide.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. This is where Radr comes in.
Right.
They're like this AI assistant that just lives for the sales grind. Okay?
Right.
And it's all powered by just a simple prompt.
Interesting.
It's so interesting.
Yeah.
So think of it as like having this tireless sales rep that never sleeps, never complains.
The dream.
Yes. And just runs on pure algorithmic energy.
The dream employee.
Yes, exactly.
It's like they're tackling this classic founder problem head on, right?
Yeah.
That tension between building a product and the dread of selling it.
Yeah.
And what I think is so clever is they're not saying we're going to replace salespeople.
Right.
They're saying we're going to automate those tasks that everyone hates.
Yeah. Those repetitive tasks that bog everyone down.
Yeah.
Okay, so how does it actually work?
Yeah, how do we break it down?
Give us the steps.
Yeah.
So Radr, they break it down into 3 simple steps. Like it's a recipe
Okay.
for sales success.
I'm ready.
So step 1, you tell Radr all about your dream customer, like your ideal client profile, your ICP. But here's where it gets cool.
Okay.
You don't have to speak like some technical jargon.
Right.
You literally talk to it like you would be explaining it to a friend over coffee.
Uh-huh.
And
that's such a good point because that's what makes it so user-friendly, right?
Yeah.
So many of these tools, you have to learn a whole new language.
Yes.
This is saying, no, we speak human.
Yes.
We get it. Tell us what you need.
You don't have to be intimidated by the tech at all.
Exactly.
Okay, so you've described your ideal customer. Radr kicks into gear with step 2. This is where the AI really gets to work. It's scouring the internet. It's finding these potential leads that match what you told it you were looking for. It's researching them. And get this, it even starts to write you personalized messages.
Yeah.
So it's not just like, hey, I saw you might be interested in blank.
Right.
It's going deeper. It's doing the work.
Yeah, this is where they really have to prove themselves because it can't just be a list of names, right? It's got to understand, qualify, and then speak directly to what they need.
Exactly.
That's the game changer.
Yes. And then it gets even better because we get to step 3.
Right.
This is where Radr goes from matchmaker to closer.
Oh, wow.
They're not messing around.
Okay.
This AI assistant schedules calls. It updates your CRM. It's basically this always-on sales representative that just frees you up to focus on doing what you actually enjoy, which is building your product and growing your business.
It's like that perfect assistant.
Yes.
Just takes care of all the things that you don't want to do.
Yes. So now they're pre-seed, right?
Right.
They're looking to raise funds. But here's the thing. They're not all talking. They're actually already making money.
They're bringing in the dollars.
They are. They've got revenue, $9,670 to be exact,
Not bad.
with 17 paying customers. And get this, a wait list of 30 more who want in.
Oh.
It's really interesting.
Yeah, that's really impressive to see at this stage.
Absolutely.
Because it shows you they've hit a need.
Yes.
And people want this.
And that they're not afraid to hustle a little bit. Speaking of hustle, let's talk about the team behind Radr.
Okay.
So it's spearheaded by Maxim Kudimov. He is a founder who knows the struggle.
Okay.
He has been in it
Gotten his hands dirty.
Yes, exactly. He's worked with Y Combinator and Techstars companies, so he understands that startup grind.
And you can tell, right, when you've got someone at the helm who's been there.
Who's been in the trenches.
Yeah, it just brings a completely different energy.
It does. And he had this quote I thought was interesting. He said, and I'm paraphrasing here, he basically said that most founders are fantastic at selling their own product. Like they can get out there, they can pitch it, they live and breathe it, but they absolutely loathe the day-to-day grind of sales. It's like he looked at this problem and said, there has to be a better way. And I think that's what he set out to do.
And build it.
Yeah.
It's the classic story. And that's where I think Radr is trying to really differentiate themselves with this AI.
Right. It's not just another sales tool.
Right.
They're bringing something else to the table.
It's a whole different ballgame.
But they're also stepping into a really crowded market.
Yeah. You got to wonder, how are they going to stand out?
Exactly.
What makes them special?
So from what I can tell, they're kind of hanging their hat on these three things.
Okay. Lay it on me.
So first, the depth of the research their AI does.
Okay.
It's not just like surface level stuff.
Right. It's got to go deeper.
It's going deep. Then the second thing is they're really pushing the seamless integration with tools that people are already using.
Yeah, that's huge because
they don't want to replace your whole workflow.
Nobody wants another app.
Just make it better.
Yeah.
And then, of course, that whole prompt-driven experience.
Right. Make it easy.
Just super simple to use.
Yeah, because honestly, who wants to learn a whole new system?
No one has time for that.
The real test is going to be that personalized outreach, though.
Yeah.
Can they really walk the walk?
Because anyone can just send out like a generic email.
Exactly. It's not rocket science.
Right.
The real magic is connecting on an individual level.
And it sounds like they're putting their money where their mouth is.
Oh, yeah.
They actually shared a really detailed breakdown of their revenue.
Oh, wow. Putting it all out there.
Month over month. And it's interesting to see.
What's the trend?
Well, they started out kind of slow. February, they brought in $140.
That's like a team lunch.
Yeah. Not much to celebrate there.
Gotta start somewhere.
Exactly. But then things start to pick up a little bit, right?
Okay.
March, $400.
Yeah.
April, $600. May, $680. June, $800.
It's like they're figuring it out as they go.
Finding their groove.
That's a good sign, though.
Yeah, for sure.
They're learning and iterating as they go.
Yeah.
A lot of companies stumble out of the gate.
For sure.
Not these guys.
And then boom, July hits.
What happened in July?
$1,800.
Wow, they turned up the heat.
Like they figured it out.
Like they found the secret sauce.
It just took off.
That's the kind of growth investors dream about.
Right.
They hit that sweet spot.
Yeah, product market fit.
And of course, now they've got these huge projections for the future.
Ambitious might be an understatement.
Okay, hit me with it.
They're aiming for $100 million
Bro.
in annual recurring revenue.
Okay.
And they think that's only 0.2% of the market.
Wow. So they're playing the long game.
Yeah, they're thinking big.
Shooting for the stars.
Which is why this funding round is so important.
Okay, how much are they looking for?
$500,000. And they've really laid out exactly how they plan to use it.
They're smart.
So top priorities, hiring some really talented developers so they can build out an even better product.
Makes sense.
Bringing on an LLM engineer to really take their AI to the next level.
Gotta have that brain power.
And of course, they're going to let all those people off the wait list finally.
Oh, yeah. Gotta keep those customers happy.
30 paying customers just waiting.
That's a great problem to have.
Right.
Shows that demand.
Exactly, but they're not stopping there.
Oh, there's more.
They're also applying to all these accelerators.
Oh, wow. So they're really pulling out all the stops.
Techstars, Battery, 11x.
Those are the big leagues.
Yeah, they want that mentorship.
Yeah, and that network.
Connections.
It's like a crash course in startup success.
Exactly.
So they're going all in on this.
They are all in.
It all comes back to that question, though. Can they actually pull it off?
Right. Can they really turn a simple prompt into a sales machine?
Because at the end of the day, sales is about people. Connecting with people.
Building relationships.
Closing deals.
Right. So where does the human element fit in with all this tech?
Right.
Like, at the end of the day, can technology really replace that human touch?
It's a big question.
Especially in sales.
Yeah.
Where so much relies on, like, intuition and trust and, just that feeling you get.
And I think Radr understands that.
Yeah.
They're not trying to say, our AI is going to replace your sales team.
Right.
That's a tough sell.
Yeah.
But maybe it can be like the ultimate wingman.
Okay. I like that.
That takes care of all the annoying stuff.
Yeah.
So you don't have to be chained to your inbox all day.
Instead of, like, cold calling until your ears bleed. You can focus on like strategy, partnership.
The stuff that really moves the needle.
Like human stuff.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's that combination, AI for the heavy lifting.
And then you come in with the human touch.
Right. For those key moments.
When it really matters.
Yeah. The closing the relationship building.
It's like having that super efficient assistant.
Right.
That like preps your presentations and books your flights and reminds you to pick up milk on the way home.
All while you're focused on the big picture.
And for startups, especially ones with like really tight budgets.
Yeah.
That can't afford a whole sales team.
Right.
This could be huge.
Levels the playing field.
It does.
Lets them compete.
Exactly.
So I think the question for anyone listening is how comfortable are you with this kind of automation?
Yeah, where's that line?
Between a helpful tool and replacing something that's always been done by people.
It's a tough one.
No easy answers there.
Yeah.
It's really about finding what works for you.
Yeah.
For your business.
What you're comfortable with.
Yeah, and what your customers respond to.
Absolutely.
Because at the end of the day, they're the ones who matter.
This has been so interesting. I really feel like we're just starting to see how AI is going to change things.
It's just the beginning.
It's exciting and a little bit scary.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
But Radr is a perfect example of what's possible.
Definitely, they're on the cutting edge.
They are. So thanks for joining us for this deep dive into Radr.
Yeah, this is a good one.
We'll catch you next time for another look at what's shaping the future.
Step up your game, join the unicorns club. Making it rain, nothing ever enough.